guys, good morning, welcome back to my channel. So this video is completely different, and I don't know why lately I feel like I'm always saying that, but I have a story. I went to the emergency room the other day because I was experiencing some chest pain and shortness of breath, and I just wanted to make sure that there was like no pneumonia or pleurisy or anything, you know, like acute chest syndrome that those that have sickle cell get. So long story short, I waited in the ER for 11 hours before I decided to walk out. How you doing? Good, and yourself? And I got there, and within the 2 hours, the EKG was turned fine, and they did blood work. Now, because I do have a patient portal, thank you. Because I do have a patient portal, I'm able to see my results when they're ready. And the hospital that I went to is a trauma hospital, so they're usually pretty quick with the stuff that they need to get done, ordering it and everything. I mean, and they're busy, I understand that. I don't mind waiting 4 or 5 hours, even 6, but 11 though? So, after they did that, when they realized that the EKG was fine, that it wasn't like a heart attack or anything serious per se, they just left me waiting. They put in a request for x-rays of my chest. And so I didn't get that taken until 6 hours after I had gotten there. So I said, okay, well, you know, maybe they're getting ready to call me. I asked the lady up front, she said, you have 4 people in front of you. You know, they'll get with you as soon as they can. I'm like, okay, 4 people, that's not bad, I can wait. By then, it was already 2 in the morning. So at this point, I'm getting irritated. I want to take my clothes off. I want to be in bed. And I'm thinking, by the time I get back there, it's going to be another few hours for me to actually leave the emergency room. So I asked again, and there was actually a lady there that was waiting for like 15 to 18 hours. It's just so unfortunate. I'm not sure what is going on. Of course, you have people that just go for like a headache, and I'm not saying that some headaches are good, but you know, you can clearly see that they're just there for minor things that they shouldn't be. Meanwhile, you have other people who are, you know, with trauma in their body or injury. There were people coming in with, I think it was a broken ankle, somebody else got cut, I think they got into a fight, I mean, an arm dislocated. I understand those things, you know, some people may need stitches real quick, and that needs to be assessed. But what really ticked me off was when I actually saw a few people go ahead of me that had gotten there way after me. So their wait time was less than an hour. A girl with a swollen lip that just kept getting more swollen, which could have been an allergic reaction. A guy with a rash on his arms. I understand that, yet I'm still having chest pains, and you're not really saying much to me or helping me in any kind of way. Oh, yes.
Mi almohada por si acaso, ¿tú sabes?
Agarra-
Porque aquí no pone acostarme atrás.
No.
Ay, Dios mío, yo estoy pensando que voy a dormir entre las 5 horas que tú estás.
Vamos a ver. Agárrame el desayuno. So, oh my god, this phone just keeps moving.
¿Quién es?
Un video que estoy grabando.
Oh.
So, by the time it got 6 in the morning, I decided I need to go home. They're not going to see me anytime soon. I asked the lady up front again, because the lady that was waiting for 18 hours she was crying of agony, because she's like, you guys, I've been here for this long and everyone else has gone. People have come and they have gone, and we understand that is, you know, a measure of who's more serious than others, but you have me waiting for 18 hours. So she was like, at this point, I just want to leave. Just give me my paperwork and I'm gone. So that was like 3 hours after she left. And I asked her, and she tells me, well, they'll get to you when they get to you. I was so angry, still feeling in pain. So I just got up and left. I didn't even walk out. I mean, I walked out, I didn't even say anything, because they have to mark it as that you're leaving so that you're not in queue to be seen. At this point, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I was really bothered, so I just left. Was able to see my doctor the next day, my hematologist, who put in a request for me to get a blood transfusion, and that's what I'm going to do now.
As well.
Okay guys, it's been a long day. I went and did my blood transfusion. It took roughly about 5 hours. I got there at like 11:30. I got lost in the hospital. Found the place. They had to pull blood to make sure it was a match and that the blood doesn't clot. Once my blood arrived and they started the procedure, I was doing some schoolwork in the meantime. It was a small room, of course, and there was like at least 4 to 5 chairs. So I was in the one all the way in the back, and so they have to check your vitals and your temperature every 15 minutes from the beginning of the transfusion. We started a little over 11, and then halfway through it, it's like, I guess the third time that they do 15 minutes and they do 30 minutes, and then they don't do it again until the end of it. And so the changes that I've noticed was my blood pressure has been high for the last 2 weeks. To me, high is above 120 because I'm normally like 104, 107, 111 or so. So as soon as I started getting the transfusion, my blood dropped. It went from 111 to 109 to 104, and then it went back to 115. By the time that I was done, I did get hungry. I did do some schoolwork to entertain myself. Of course, everyone that's coming in there is coming for different things. Not everybody's getting a transfusion. It was just me and this one other person getting a transfusion. The other people were just getting like an IV for hydration. And then once I was done, they took everything out and I go about my business. Right now, I don't feel any changes as of yet. I still feel somewhat bad. I did experience some chest pains, regardless of not being seen at the ER. I don't think they really care much for that. And so, I just wanted to kind of like share with you guys what happened at the hospital. And I'm sure everywhere around, like where we at, we have patient first and better med for urgent care. Their wait times is like 3 hours. And even still, they're limited to what they can do. And when you go to the ER, I have never waited more than 8 hours. And that's like continuously from the wait room to your room to when you get out. It hasn't taken more than that. So it's very discouraging. Hopefully I don't have any reactions to the blood that was given to me. They do have to make sure that the blood that I'm getting in mine doesn't clot, which is the reason why they get a sample. So I am here. Thank you guys for watching. Right now I just got out. As you can see, I have this thing in my arm where the transfusion was done. And I am picking up my children from school. It's been a long day. I am tired. I am exhausted. Hopefully I feel better within the next 24 hours or so. Bye guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.